Hey there, happy Sunday, and thanks for joining us for the best of the Upside out on the peninsula, a new business, Best Coast Distillers.
Yeah, here's a short sample of a few of the great products that they make, and this is a barrel of fun right there is what that is.
So is this. So,
yeah, really, really. What? Whoops, I've already spilled. And this is just cane. This is straight cane.
It is, which they make right out here.
Yeah.
On the farm, and we're going to find out all about these great products. But we were also out at Juan de Fuca at the Velodrome, the U18 program for the field lacrosse. So we had some fun with the kids and some great music on the show as well.
Boy, we had a studio full out in Metchosin of some of the best players in town. The Sharon Jones tribute coming up.
Sharon Jones, that's the mom from the Partridge Family. Sharon.
No, you're thinking of Shirley Jones. Yeah,
right.
Who also deserves a tribute. She was terrific, putting up with that family.
And a great bus driver.
She can really drive that bus, that's for sure. And drive Reuben Kincaid crazy, the manager. But but we digress.
That's right.
This band was fantastic and will be fantastic when they perform at the Alex Goulden Hall on the 16th of November for that tribute. So here's a little taste of all of those players.
Take it away, guys. Here we go. Just a little nibble. That's fantastic. It's going to be a 12-piece band on November the 16th, and they're all waiting outside right now. They all came in the same vehicle as musicians do.
Yeah, they took the double-decker bus out here. So.
And it is music night out in Metchosin, and it is sounding good, lads.
Yeah, we are deep into the woods and deep into the funk here tonight. Yeah.
You sent the emails, and we listened. Let's get some talent on the upside.
That's what they said, yeah. And they said, and funk it up once in a while. And so we listened.
I spy with my little eye
isn't that good?
a Steve who's funky and hunky.
Yeah, Steve,
Steve, right
oh,
over
hunky
there,
Steve,
our
there he is.
cameraman for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Getting it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, hunky and funky, Paul said there, Steve. All right, get the tickets.
All I
Come
was
see
missing
this.
In my part, I just was missing a little bit more of this, I thought.
Can you add?
Yeah.
Can
well,
you add?
You know, it
All right.
didn't come with a stick.
But mama don't like my man. No, she don't like my man.
How about that?
Talk about a lyric that you can relate to, eh?
Well,
Remember
I was going to say it's the same thing my mother-in-law said.
Absolutely. So I always like digging through people's record collections when
Yeah,
they go to
you
their
do.
house.
Yeah.
This is Jody's collection here. How about this? You can tell that there's a disco influence out here. Disco dancing. This is the two as advertised on TV. There's credibility for you right there, huh?
Okay.
You know.
So you're taking us out with a few moves? Is
Yeah,
that
I
what you're
think I'm
doing?
going to slip a disc out of here and see what happens. This is a beautiful studio. You know you're serious about music when you have a studio this nice and a house right next door about 4 times nicer. So a little different than our band that rehearse in the garden shed in the backyard. But this is the big time. We're going to unleash Jody on you here back there on the keys. So he's going to do a little weather background music. Do you have any rainy and windy stuff? Oh, that's there it is. That's it. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Some rainy, windy, bougie woogee.
You know, I'm thinking Ed's funky forecast has a pretty good ring to it, Eddie.
Ed's funky, yeah, well, Ed's funky forecast. I'm not really dressed for that, though. You know?
We'll get you
Kinda
some,
like,
some leather and feathers very soon. Don't you worry, my friend.
Some leather and feathers, yeah. Order that. Well, somehow we've managed to find another distillery to spend some time in here this week.
Last week we were at Distillery, and now we're at Distillery.
Yeah, yes, we are. Yeah, so it's been a dis and dat week, that's for sure. And this is the actual cane juice. Once they crunch the cane, this is the juice you get. I can tell you that this stuff. It's like Mountain Dew. It's sweet.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like doing the dew a little bit with cane. This is all, I mean, that's raw sugar cane, but it's so sweet, it's unbelievable. And then it turns into, you should call the rum, release it at Christmas, call it Barumpa-Bum Rum. Yeah. Just call it what you like. I'll wait in the car.
The newest cocktail, Corey, is...
This is called the Upside.
Yes, it is.
The Upside, and we are naming it after you guys.
Okay.
I like how you dealt out the lemons there. That was...
yeah, I am not a bartender. And I'm measuring this very carefully with our Wildfire whiskey. Once again, Mexican cinnamon, Madagascar vanilla. We'll give that a little more. There we go. And all I'm adding to it is hot water from my thermos, and there's a little bit of lemon in here and some honey.
Okay.
And it's great on a cold day. It just warms you right up.
This is what Stacy was talking about, I
This
think.
is this is your
for a
rain
nice
forecast
warm-
drink right here.
A nice warm drink. BestCoastDistillers.com. Can you order online there?
You sure can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can order online. How is it,
Oh,
Corey?
that's good upside. That is.
Finally,
Yeah.
some good upside.
I feel like cracking a corny joke all of a sudden. Wow, it works. But this is very similar to what you'd taste with Fireball, but not as sharp, if you will. So it's got all the cinnamon elements, but apparently not as biting, if you will, as the.
You're trying to say not
as
as
the
bad,
Fireball.
I think.
Yeah,
good.
not as-
Yeah,
it doesn't. You don't get this face. That
Yeah. You don't need.
when you're having it.
You don't need that
So,
instant tum.
I want you to take us out with Wildfire from Michael Murphy.
Yeah, right.
And the
We got an
call in.
Where's that acoustic guitar where we don't have it with us?
Oh, no time for
And
that?
we're out of time
Oh,
for
that's
it.
too
All right, well,
Well,
sadly, no
if the
serenading.
spirits are flowing, typically the music is as well. So we might hold you to that
Yeah.
one, Eddie.
So, are we playing lacrosse tonight?
Well, we're not playing.
Say, yeah, we's a little too plural.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
We're gonna get you in later too. You want to play? You
All
want a goalie?
right. Yeah, maybe I'll go between the pipes. That'd be good. That'd be good. No.
Oh, yeah, there's one. Ed's a little leaky, as we know. All right, who's up next? All right, here we go. Number 14. Oh, I made a save. What? That's absolutely crazy.
Can't believe it either.
Okay. You're going to go. Who else? Who needs a ball? Everyone's got a ball.
Take a shot. Go
Okay.
ahead. That's-
Everyone that's got a ball, go at the same time. Everyone's got a ball, go at the same time. Go! Shoot! Get him!
1, 2,
We've been rehearsing that.
Yeah, really. Well, they're all excited. They can't wait to get home and open up their Thanksgiving gifts.
That's asking them, so what'd you get for Thanksgiving? Time for a short time out here on the Best of the Upside, but La Belle Patate, which means what to you exactly?
Well, it means that it's something exotic, I'm sure, and difficult to spell.
Well, and it's out of Esquimalt, so stick around.
Okay.
La Belle Patate after the break.
The Upside is brought to you by IBEW Local 230. The Upside is brought to you by IBEW Local 230.
Hey there, friends. Thanks for joining us for the Best of the Upside. Happy Sunday to you, and happy La Belle Patate to you.
Right. Now, so this business, correct me if I'm wrong, was it derived from Patti LaBelle?
It's not. No, it's not. This is
So-
Matty, who's from Montreal.
Oh, okay.
Who wanted to bring a little bit of his hometown cuisine to us.
Well, Montreal food is terrific. Dig into this.
For Matthew Lott, or Matty, as his customers call him, La Belle Patate brings him back to a special time.
This is the food of my childhood, you know, steamed hot dogs, poutine, real good spruce beer.
The name took a little time, but it stuck big time in Esquimalt.
I was originally going to call it Chez Mac Patates, true story, and then my wife at the time overrode me and we went with La Belle Patate.
Good choice by the wife.
Yeah. We do French Canadian comfort food at its best. Simple, classic diner fare that you'd find in a hole in the wall in Montreal or pretty much anywhere all over small town Quebec. A place that's going to serve really great hot dogs, both steamed and grilled. Really great poutine with fresh cut fries, what we discussed. A nice brown sauce or, you know, whatever sauce they're rolling with, and curd cheese.
Matty takes pride in fresh cut fries.
Every day. We cut the day of for the next day because we soaked them. So in there we got a frit full of potatoes that are soaking for tomorrow, and it removes a lot of excess starch, which would otherwise make the potato very heavy. So this way here they're lighter, they're tastier, and they're wonderful. The way we prepare them here, French Canadian style, it's second to none. It's really good.
And don't forget about the dogs.
And then the hot dogs, they say, what's a steamy? And we serve them one, and they're hooked. Because you can't get that out here, you know?
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird to say, but steamed hot dogs, for those of us that grew up in Montreal, it's so nostalgic. You know, every time I myself have one, I'm like 6 years old again. I'm back to being a little kid, and it brings me right back to my childhood. And I see it with my customers as well.
You come every week.
No, I come every week.
Every week. All right. So you're a regular.
A regular. We've been coming here for 10 years.
Yeah. What brings you back?
The food, the poutine is wonderful.
That's it, yeah. Your wife won't talk to me, I don't think, because she's too busy eating poutine. Is that true? You won't talk to me because you're too busy eating poutine?
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Okay, you've been here before. Why'd you come back?
Came back because I remembered how delicious it is here. And I was racking my brain as to why I didn't come here before, ever since I came here the first time. So,
Doesn't look like you got the small order.
no, I got the big order because I'm hungry. And I know they have good portions here.
And whatever he's serving up, Matty is happy sharing the food of his childhood.
You know, I don't know what I'd do with that. This is my home. You know, I spend more time with my gang cooking than sometimes I do with my children, you know. And I love what I do. And it's such a blessing to be able to perpetuate and serve a food that's so dear to your heart.
By the sign, you'd assume it's John's place, but an argument can be made otherwise. You come here how often?
Every day.
Since this is Parmjeet's table, you could say it's his place. Or since John's son Norm is taking over the business, one can argue it's Norm's place.
Norm's place, I'll blow the sign off with some heavy wind.
It's John's place, always has been, always will be. And at his place, you're among friends, even if you're not. When it opened in 1984, it looked a lot different.
The original was plaster walls.
Then in 1994, John changed the look.
How about let's make it like a rec room in Ontario that I grew up with?
40 years, same business, same building, and a birthday bash is coming for the ages.
You look great for 40.
A few months ago, John found this original menu from 1984. So as a thank you, Monday to Friday next week from 8 to 3, your wallet will feel like it's 1984.
Coffee's $1. The morning breakfast special that we had forever, which was like scrambled eggs, toast, hash browns, piece of orange, and a newspaper, $2.50.
To properly go back to the future, you'll need a soundtrack.
Yes, I have made the playlist. It's actually a set playlist from 1984.
Norm wasn't born in 1984, but he gets to see what he missed out on.
Can't wait to see how many people show up and just be part of Victoria history, really. You know, it really is historic to be 40 years in Victoria.
Servers, now in their 60s, are coming back to where it all started.
You're going to have to retrain these people.
Nah.
If they need a refresher, there's always Liz. She's worked here 39 years.
39 years, 40 next year. I'm very proud of it.
You guys must be doing something right.
We are.
Where else can you dine underneath the man who invented the dunk?
Julius the Dr. Irving.
You can dunk right along with them.
How many bowls of soup is that?
This is 3.
So there's always a doctor in the house. The boss is always here, and everywhere you look, good fellas. But next week, not everything's 80s.
What side is the smoking section?
That was over there.
Am I going to be able to spark up a dart in here?
Oh, God, good question. No.
Sometimes it's good to be put in your place, but it's always good here.
The nostalgia of rumbling tractors, squeals of happy children, and the chomping of this very well-fed pig named Pumbaa are drawing in thousands for another year at McNabb's Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch just outside Nanaimo.
I like the pumpkin patch. It's my favorite place to go. I'm going to have a happy, happy day.
Since 2002, it's become a mustn't miss on many families' pre-Halloween lists. And co-owner Murray McNabb says he is so glad that his parents' family farm has been able to continue on like this.
Yes, I think they'd be pleased with that because there's a lot of young families come out, and even when it's muddy, they seem to love the mud.
Attendance has broken records year after year, and in 2019, as many as 18,000 people are expected to take in the timeless fun down on the farm, like this group of 20 children from Nitnat.
Yeah, it's great to get these guys out of a remote community. We're from Nitnat Lake, and it's nice for us to get all these kids and come out to a corn maze.
And a lot of people are coming that may have come here as kids, and now they're bringing their kids.
The McNabbs plan to be here for many years to come, providing these tractors full of pumpkins that are fresh from the fields and memories that last a lifetime to go with them.
Happy Halloween!
Oh, I know you want to leave, but don't. Stick around. We have a short time out here, but coming up on the other side of the break, our smiles of the day.
It's bound to get better.
I hope so.
Trust us.
Fingers crossed.
The Upside is brought to you by IBEW Local 230. The Upside is brought to you by IBEW Local 230.
Hey there, friends. Welcome back to the Best of the Upside. We did your tribute a few weeks ago, looking back at your 50 years in broadcasting. And when you look back to your outfits in like the 1970s, what would you rate yourself?
You know what? I was not that happy with them. I wasn't as happy as what I was wearing 50 years ago as this lady was with her 1950s wardrobe.
My outfits from the 1950s. This one slays. 10 out of 10. I look like a model here. I look the same. 9 out of 10. I don't remember.
For tonight's Smile, a grandma who rates her outfits from the 1950s. She looks fantastic in all of them, just like she does today. Grandma, you are a 10 out of 10, and you are tonight's Smile of the Day. For tonight's Smile, a baby that loves to rock. I feel like this is footage of a young Wayne from Wayne's World, or even a young Ed Bain, perhaps. The headbanging is on point, and that is tonight's Smile of the Day. Right into the camera, too, hey, fellas?
I know, yeah, and what a great choice, Zeppelin. You know, it's I've always said about these Led Zeppelin orchestra.
Yeah.
They're quite good.
They're a pretty good band.
Quite good.
They threw a good band together for sure.
Running is stupid.
For tonight's Smile of the Day, that's Czech's Ollie Herrera after running the 8K at the Royal Victoria Marathon on Sunday. Now, Ollie said he was tired. That was just his sentiment in the moment, but once he caught his breath, he loves running. He can't wait to do it again very soon. But kidding aside, a huge shout out to everyone who ran the 5K, 8K, half marathon, full marathon, or the kids run over the weekend. Every single one of you, including Ollie, earned your Thanksgiving dinner. And a big shout out to all the cheering squads as well. Can't do it without them. That is tonight's Smile of the Day.
That is it, the end of the Best of the Upside, but a special edition of our show coming up tomorrow night.
Yeah, this is the 26th year for Golf for Kids. A little bit of a change up this year. It's all on the online auction, but again, it supports children's charities all over Vancouver Island and the Help for the Dream Foundation. So over 175 items are on the online auction. You can see it. You can bid on it right now, as a matter of fact, at golfforkids.net. We're going to show you some of this stuff and hope that the bidding continues when you do the show out there at Bear Mountain on Monday.
Yeah, we're going to meet a special family tomorrow
Right,
night as well.
yeah.
So join us tomorrow night at 5 for the Upside.